Kiyarba Uchima Tisawet.
Grisham Wafatab.
Flume Apolachapa, Meshka Craney, Possum Rabin,
Davrim Lumesh.
Sikafoof, Kanapa, Rapate,
Divawis for Pop.
Anatabo, Hopag, Quasnulch.
What is up, my little sugar boogers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode of The Sims 4 Seasons. On Jarod being the one to break things off, especially because in the polls y'all were totally vouching that he would end up cheating on Riley and then she would be the one kind of breaking things up. However, it was quite the opposite. In fact, Jarod did not cheat on Riley, nor would he ever, even though he was in a really sticky particular situation that he didn't really want to catch himself in, and obviously Riley didn't favor that particular incident. He isn't a cheater, you guys. Like, he really isn't. And in fact, he kind of like started thinking about all of the past few incidences he has had with Riley. Oh, Hunter! Oh, mama. I love the fact that she seriously just brought her bowl over here so Riley could fill it up. I cleaned it out just a moment ago and then I forgot to fill it back up with some food. But obviously Hunter is keeping Riley on her toes. Anyway, I kind of forgot what I was saying, but let me see here. Let me just go and put this bowl back so that Hunter can eat. Poor girl. I feel absolutely freaking horrible. So as I was saying, yeah, he didn't end up cheating on her. Riley, on the other hand, wasn't really planning on ending things per se, but there was something that Jarod had mentioned that really stuck out to her, and of course she wanted to deny it because nobody wants to think that they're living a lie, right? And he had said that every time he looks into her eyes, he sees someone else. Now I know all of you Pablo haters out there are gonna say, ew, no, oh my god, he's a stalker, whatever. That isn't the first thing that came to mind. Every time he looks into her eyes, he sees someone else. The first person that came to my mind was Riley's father and his death, right? I feel like she really hasn't had the time to self-reflect or heal over that incident, and I feel like she's kind of taking these damaged goods into every relationship, even her friendships, just her whole essence that she enters. So I really do feel like Jarod almost did her a favor, so to speak. He really put aside his wants, his goals, his dreams, and I think that was really wise of him. That actually showed a lot of character, and I was very impressed by his kindness that he had for Riley. Although it's very sad and it breaks my heart, I feel like Riley needs to start piecing together the puzzles of her life, and I think she needs to start thinking on how to move forward and be whole as an individual. So right now she's working on some things that make her happy. Obviously, you guys, she loves to work with her garden and her bees, although we don't really have the best relationship with them. We definitely need to bond a little bit more, but they're feeling enraged. Do we want to? I don't know. I was actually thinking maybe if she wanted to, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe if she wanted to, she could consider going back to Salvadorada. That's actually something I was thinking of, but something she's been thinking of. And I do have the Explore mod in, and I was kind of thinking maybe she should go to counseling, and her counselor could suggest that, and she could be like, no way, you're crazy, there's no way that I'm going back to Salvadorada. But I do feel like this is going to be interesting because this is going to be a self journey of healing, which I think is a very realistic thing. A lot of us go through this type of stuff, so we'll have to see. Right now we're just kind of going through the motions of a breakup, trying to again focus on what makes us happy. I'm actually gonna have her sell this little floral arrangement because we don't really have a lot of money. Of course, I could sell probably everything in her inventory, which is another thing. She's a little bit of a clutter bug. If you guys haven't noticed, she has a serious issue with letting things go, which I've noticed. It's kind of intriguing how we're learning even more about Riley, and I wasn't expecting to do that because I felt like I knew everything about her. So in our little in our little makeover that I did on her, I did actually end up changing a little bit of her symbology. I gave her some beautiful custom content traits that actually affect her emotions, her being. One of the things I made her was negative, and I hate to give anybody that kind of a trait, but I do really feel like Riley is kind of a negative sim, and the reason why I felt like that is because of the description. It says, these sims are very negative. They ruin lots of relationships because of their negativity. And I don't feel like she's negative. I just don't think she's like a very positive, like outlooking kind of a person. And then I also made her a early bird. It says these sims are always full of energy in the morning. They love to be up when the sun is out. And I feel like that is something she likes to do too. She loves to get up early and work on her garden. I also noticed that she's going to be aging in 1 day. And I'm pretty freaking positive, you guys. We've already had this conversation. A lot of you guys were totally like deciding against it. You did not want that to happen. I do have the lifespan on long. So the second that does happen, we'll just kind of have to like reverse her age, so to speak, and make her a young adult again. It's really not that big of a deal, but she is feeling a little exhausted because she has been up all freaking day. Our garden doesn't really need anything. She would like to plant an item. So I want to come over here and maybe purchase some more like seasonal seeds. I think I want to get more flowers too. I'm not really sure, but maybe we'll do some more vegetables. Actually, let's just take a little gander at our garden and see what it is that we need. Let me see. We've got some basil. We got a lot of herbs. We got some bell peppers. I don't really see very many fruits, if I'm being honest. So let's go and grab a little starter fruit action here. We only have like 122 simoleons. She also wants to work on writing a song. You see, I've tried to do that a couple times, and I don't know for what reason it's not working, but it just isn't. So let me come over here and open up our little starter seed packet. We ended up getting what exactly? Did she open it? I feel like we got nothing. Just more apples. That's really all that we ended up receiving. Apples and, blackberries. The blackberries we got were from yesterday. So actually, you know what? I didn't even need to purchase that. We could have just planted all of these blackberries, and I'm going to sell the rest. So we kind of got our money back from the packets. Another thing she's also been thinking of is maybe having like a fresh start, moving. I don't know if that's a possibility. She's lived in Windenburg her entire life, you guys. And maybe a fresh start would be really, really beneficial. I'm not really sure. Oh, we can actually collect the swarm now. Let's go over here and do that, even though the swarm is currently enraged. I wonder if maybe we can have them go and fetch us a little gift or something like that. So there is our little swarm. That is seriously the cutest. I love doing that. So cheers self up with bees, send to fetch gift, pollinate nearby plants. Let's actually have them go and fetch us a little gift. Look at her. She's the bee whisperer. Like, that was the first episode. So freaking cute. I love her so much. I don't know. Riley's is one of those sims, y'all, that I'm kind of like frustrated with, but at the exact same time, I can't help but love because she's just so real and raw, and she's totally not perfect, and she makes a lot of stupid decisions sometimes. But I feel like, we all do that. We really, really do. And I just don't think that she's got it all together yet, but I'm not mad that she doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like part of this journey with Riley is learning about her and seeing how she moves on from her mistakes, and I don't know, it's just kind of interesting to me. It feels a little self-Susie. I meant to say self-Susie. I can't even say it. What the hell? Self-soothing. There we go. All right, so one of the things we need to do is we need to purchase a gardening skill book. I mean, her promotions lately have been definitely a little slow, just because I think it gets a lot harder as we kind of go on. And I don't know where we can purchase a book from. I think just from our bookshelf. So let's go over here and purchase one of the gardening skill books. I'm not really sure which one we need at this point. So let me just kind of like filter this through skills. I actually have to go and pick up my kids. Oh God, I have to leave right now. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll like finish the rest of this when I get back. But there's even some flower arranging books, which would be really, really helpful. Here is the Gardening Volume 1. It's by Wacky Daniel. Learn to plant stuff. Why? Because I'm wacky? Okay. What about Volume 2? I kind of feel like she's a Volume 2 girl for some reason. I feel like she's not quite, she's not quite at the 3, but she's not quite at the 1. I'm hoping I did the right thing. but we'll have to see. So now we need to read this for a little while. Okay, so I was able to push Riley to reach level 5 of the gardening skill, which just so happened led us to a promotion, and now we can choose between botanist or floral designer, whatever one we want to choose to hone in on. Now, I wasn't really sure what your guys' opinion on that would be because it might be very different as to what mine might be. I was kind of thinking along the lines of a botanist, but I mean, a floral designer is cool too. So I asked you all 5 minutes ago and I said, quick, should Riley be a botanist or a floral designer? With no typos this time, y'all. I know, be proud, be proud. It seems like out of 317 votes, 33% of you had said botanist, the other 67% had said floral designer. So as of me currently reading off the poll results, we are going to go with a floral designer, but I am going to read both descriptions in case you guys are interested. So, botanist, do you have interest in the science side of plants? Then use your knowledge to improve on nature. Botanists will analyze plants, write papers, and eventually earn grants. That does sound like a really cool path. You'll also be eaten by work with a lot of cow plants. I mean, I don't know. I can't really foresee Riley being like a cow plant tamer, but that's just me. Oh, yeah, I see why you guys chose this one for sure. Floral designer. Floral designers will grow and use plants as their artistic medium. The main creative outlet will be for using the flower arranging table to create masterpieces, but you'll start by trimming stems and leaves. Low-key what we've been doing. So we are going to be a petal placer for $35 an hour, which is a $10 increase. We work from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. so our hours are just a little bit different, and we only get Tuesdays and Wednesdays off, which is kind of a weird schedule because it's literally like in the middle of the week. So look at that, you guys. Super exciting stuff. We ended up getting a bonsai tree and 500 and much needed 50 simoleons. And we're going to actually have Riley work from home. I really like working from home in this particular career. I feel like it's just very realistic and it really gives me like more motivation to do like more gardening things in my game. So we need to gift a crop. So pick fresh fruits and veggies from your garden, then click a sim and select give gift from the friendly category. Okay, well, Riley is still sleeping. I had her up super duper late, y'all. Just kind of pushing through this last skill. And unfortunately, what we need to do is we need to pack up a few of Jarod's things, which we will eventually have to meet with him and hand him. We didn't give it to him when we saw him at the coffee shop just because we had no idea as of what was going to happen. Oh, and today's the first day of fall and we have some partly cloudy, warm weather. And don't worry, I'm not going to always keep Riley's trait as negative. At some point, I do plan on kind of working on her self skills to turn it from negative to possibly positive. I think that would be cool. I feel like traits should be forever changing. I feel like a sim shouldn't always have the same traits their entire life because that's not really very realistic. People's personalities, all that kind of fun stuff, they change all the time. So I've noticed that Hunter is a very, very social puppy. Something I really would love to get is a Dalmatian for Riley. I know we really probably shouldn't even be adding more pets to our plate, but Riley is a dog lover at heart, and I could see Hunter kind of wanting maybe like a little companion or something like that. And I want to adopt a dog, but I don't think there are any Dalmatians presently up for adoption. So another thing I would like to do more is I love narrating, right? I love telling you guys about my Sims and talking, as we all can freaking tell. But I really do want to try to like work a little harder on doing some gameplay because I think that's a lot of fun too. I really do need to learn the balance. So if you guys couldn't tell, I gave Riley a fresh new dud makeover. I think you guys could tell, right? Because I posted a video. I'm so weird. Like, okay, Jen. Like, duh, bitch, you have a whole video on it. Anyways, let's come out here and do a little bit of gardening while I contemplate on whether or not I want to get another puppy. And that's craziness, right? It's so crazy. Like, break up with your boo, get a puppy, because that's my logic, actually. And I think I kind of want to invite over Eden and her children for lunch or something. Or maybe we could go over there and visit. That would be really cool. I think Riley needs to, again, start like kind of reestablishing her connections with the outside world because she's definitely been a little neglecting and self-centered, if I'm being honest. Now, these blackberries Every time I think of berries or anything, like, okay, I think of the whole, like, YouTube video, blueberries, and then the girl freaking falls, like, that's my reaction. It's blackberries, though, so my kid was eating blueberries yesterday, and I was just like, I started saying blueberry. My son, who has a stash, by the way, literally, like, he's to the point where he's like, Mom, you're embarrassing. Oh my god, I can't deal, y'all. Anybody want a 12-year-old? Because I'm too young. I'm honest, I'm too young to have a kid that old. I can't, because, like, I'm still a child myself. So even though I'm, like, older to him, I'm still relatable AF, okay? Now that we've done that, I do want to just, like, take a moment to see Hunter. Good job, Mama. I hope Hunter's still a girl. I think Hunter might be a boy. We always do this. She wants to play in a leaf pile. I think that's really cute. See, her playful side is starting to come back to life. So we are going to just kind of finish up watering some plants. A lot of our actual flowers and stuff seem to be harvesting and really dry too. Very, very dry. I love this house so much. If we did end up moving, I think I would probably cry, because I think it's such a... Okay, you know what? We're not doing this all day, Riley. You stay home place, you get it done, son, and let's move on with the lives, because I can't handle that. So we need to research a plant. We also need to reach level 6 of the gardening skill. So you know what? While we're out here, I don't want her to keep, like, moving around. When's her birthday? Today is her birthday, so I'll have to age her down. Otherwise, she's gonna get, like, super sad that we didn't, like, have a birthday celebration. Well, like, how about this? Today could be her birthday, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it to be her birthday. Like, I could say we could celebrate her birthday and then just age her down. Do you see what I'm saying? But, like, it could still be, like, her birthday. I didn't have time to think about this. Okay, so I figured out the birthday situation. What we're going to do is we are going to invite Maya. We're going to invite over Eden. And I think we're going to take the girls and maybe go do a little bit of bowling, or possibly go to a bar or something. Just whatever out of the ordinary. And then as another birthday gift, we're going to go and see if there are any Dalmatians by chance up for adoption. I don't know why Riley wants to do this. I think this might be a little more than she can chew, but I'm going to go for it. And let's give her a little besito. And we can actually kiss Hunter. I don't think I've ever done this before. Riley's halfway through her career, you guys. That's super freaking awesome. All right, so let's go over here, and we are going to hire a service, and let's go and check out adopt a dog. Okay, so Obi. Oh, Obi seems really sweet, and I don't want a neutered. Oh, Cleveland, a Pitbull. I kind of like Cleveland, to be honest, but I don't want neutered. Like, maybe I want puppies. Pumpkin, the Chow Chow Dolly. I need to take a picture of this. Oh my goodness. Super, super sweet. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any Dalmatians. So, you guys, the fee to adopt a dog is $200. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a dog from the breeder. I know, terrible, but we're going to do that. And we're going to charge Riley 500 simoleons. And we're going to create our new found friend in Create a Sim. What are the odds, you guys, that the first dog that would pop up would just so happen to be a Dalmatian? I'm not going to lie, though. I could also see an Australian Shepherd in Riley's future. What if instead of making her like a crazy cat lady, we made her a crazy dog lady, and we just adopted all of these dogs to fulfill this big void in our heart? I mean, would you be game? Because bitch, I'm playing. All right, so you know, we're gonna go with this one. I hate to say it though, this dog's neck looks like a dick. All right, let's just start playing around. Should we get a puppy, or should we get a older dog? I think maybe a puppy would be a little bit cuter. You know what? I'm going to go for an older dog. I don't know why. I just don't feel like dealing with a puppy right now. And I think I'm going to just move on to the collars. I really want like a red collar. It's so like 101 Dalmatians, very traditional, but I like that a lot. And I'm not sure if I want like a spiky red collar. I think that might actually look really cool. Or just this red collar. At first, I mean, I don't know. Am I digging a Dalmatian? Could you imagine the puppies? I need to look at a real Dalmatian just to see what they look like, because I just don't feel right about this one. Like, there, I'm going to fix the neck. Now I feel a little bit better. It was giving me like really uncomfortable vibes, but I don't know. We'll play with this bad boy a little bit later on. But for right now, I'm totally loving what I'm seeing. Super duper 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 adorable puppy, might I add. And I think for like walking and stuff, I kind of want to give him a red harness. I don't know why. I just thought that would be a cute little touch. Okay, so I do have some like customized eyes in, so it might be looking a little funky. But for the traits, let's do I can imagine this particular pupper is being maybe like adventurous. What is hunter's traits? Okay, we got sleuth. I just don't want to make them the exact same. And then I would like to also make this puppy loyal. You're not really a puppy, are you? You big. Okay. All right, so now for a name. What should we choose? Scotch. I kind of like Scotch. I do. Scotch is great. Okay, we'll just randomize it. Cooper, Buzz, Barley, no. Shaky, Woofers, Stripe. I really liked Scotch. You know what? It's a different name. It kind of reminds me of like the drink. Wait, now I don't even know how to spell it. So this might be, oh, there we go. Okay, so Scotch. There we go. We've got Scotch and Hunter. So if you guys like have any suggestions on how to make Scotch look more like a Dalmatian and less like a pitote, let me know. So now that we've got everything situated, I kind of wanted to have Scotch come over here and introduce himself to Hunter. So I did actually try to arrange the sniff butts interaction just to see if they would do it, but I don't know if it's actually gonna happen. So let's just cancel out a couple things to see if we can have Scotch come over here and sniff Hunter's butt. I always think this is such a weird way to like greet another person. Or could you imagine if humans went around like meeting people and sniffing each other's butts? Maybe the world would be a happier place. I don't know. So right now Riley is kind of wallowing in self-pity. She's actually creating a bridal flower arrangement, which I thought was kind of interesting. So we're just gonna have her kind of work on that before I end this part. I'm not really sure like how short it's going to be or how long. So I feel like if I get into her birthday, are we having, oh my goodness, you guys. I saw something out of like the corner of my eye and I'm like, there's no way that it's gonna start snowing already. And lo and behold, there's little micro flurries happening outside. This makes me so happy. And Riley has reached flower arranging level numero 3. Riley can now make arrangements with begonias, dahlias, or it's dahlias, right? Okay, tulips. And she can also scent the arrangements with snowdrops and crocuses. I don't know how to say that. What is she going to do? She's going to go and react to the very first snow. But y'all, if I'm being real with you, I don't really know if I 100% am down with his name being Scotch, because for some reason Scotch could remind me of like a name for a golden retriever. So I was also thinking of the lines along the lines of maybe like Trooper or something. I don't know. I'm not really sold on Scotch quite yet, but it does appear to me that Riley has completed her bridal bouquet. This is the bridal ruffles. The quality is 4, obviously, because it's her first time making it, and the flower arrangement has been made with white chrysanthemums and white roses, and it says it's pristine. So I guess from what you guys have told me in the past, like over time the flowers will rot just like they would in real life. So we can have her take a photo, or we can scent with rare flower. We can scent with no usable flowers in the inventory. I'm gonna add a little vase. Let me see if it maybe changes like the amount. I don't know. I kind of want to do like a fired ceramic vase. Ooh, super pretty. Or maybe a bird's nest. If this is bridal, I'm always thinking of like white gold. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Okay, perfect. Well, let's take a photo of it because I'm kind of proud of this one. I mean, the quality is crap, but I mean, we should start, especially with like the snow flurries in the background. Yes, girl. All right, so let's take a couple of those. Right there. Ooh, a long view would probably be better, right? There we go. That finally, Jen, get with the program. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay, cool. So now that we've taken our photos, we could probably sell the bouquet. We're going to sell it for 78 simoleons, and bada bing, bada boom. And so one more thing before I go, I've gone ahead and scheduled Riley's birthday party. Remember, she's not actually aging up into a full adult. She's just having a little birthday celebration. We are going to have her birthday at Sim Bowling Alley down in Oasis Springs. So in the next episode, you guys, we will go ahead and quite possibly change Scotch's name to whatever suggestion I like that you guys leave. And then we'll also have her little birthday party. Of course, if you have any ideas, thoughts, and theories for the upcoming episodes, as well as what is your take on Riley moving or going back to Salvadorada, to kind of, you know, put everything to rest, I would love to know your opinions on that in the comments down below. And with that said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this part part here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. I literally just waved to the freaking screen.